If you want to solve math successfully, you need to be able to mix your practice. There's one mistake most students make. They tend to do block practice. Block practice is that they tend to solve the same problem over and over and over and over and over and over again, thinking that the more they solve the same problem and the same questions over and over again, the more it gets sticks. No, that is where you miss it. Mixing practice is by solving different patterns of problems and patterns of questions that will help you to think and put you on your toe and ask the question, which method will I use in solving this? Try to do interleaving with it, because interleaving is when you'll be able to discriminate and state differences and similarities. And the only way you can do this in mathematics is to solve different types of problem. You know, when you see a simultaneous equation problem and you have to apply substitution method all through, you are not learning successfully. You need to be able to mix up problem in such a way that you'll be able to think, am I applying substitution here or am I applying elimination here? When you come across a quadratic equation problem, and you know, when you have quadratic equation, there are different methods you can apply. You can apply the completing the square, you can apply the quadratic formula, you can apply factorization. And there are some questions that you cannot use factorization, you can only use formula problem. So if you only study the ones that has to do with factorization all through and repeat, because I said you should repeat, you are not studying math successfully. You need to be able to mix up problems with completing the square, quadratic formula, to be able to learn. And the essence of this is for you to be able to discriminate between problems and know when you see a problem, you know, this is what I'm applying because of the pattern of these questions and the verb there. This is the method I'm using. You need to be able to do that successfully. Inability to be able to do that, then you fall into the trap of not knowing what you are supposed to do. And again, if you do block practice and solve the same problem over and over again, that is only the thing you are going to know. You are not opening your mind to be able to critically think through different patterns of problem that you need to solve while you are repeating. And like I said in my previous videos, it is where you repeat that you go through memory consolidation. So at that repeating stage, you need to engage your brain so well that you'll be able to point out, what problem am I applying here? What method am I applying here? How will it store into my long-term memory? And how will I successfully learn it?